What's up, everybody? What's going on? It is Tuesday. No, it's Wednesday. My days are kind of running together right now. It is Wednesday, and today we're talking about being yourself. This quote that I kind of use today on Instagram and Facebook is, don't compromise even if it hurts to be yourself. It's something I'm very passionate about, and it's something that I've been lucky enough to learn fairly early on in my life. I didn't know it as like a little kid, but as I started to grow up and became a teenager, I kind of started to realize that just being me made me happy, even if people made fun of me or picked on me or whatever. Like, I decided very early on that, like, I'm just gonna do what I'm gonna do, and people can say what they want to say and do what they want to do and think what they want to think. It doesn't have that much bearing on me, and I've gotten better at it over the years. When I was in high school, I still kind of wanted to be cool, but I really also wanted to be myself, whatever that meant. The awkward, the weird, the quiet, the shy, the emotional, the happy, the stubborn, the bullheaded, the just me, part of me that, I wanted to, being overweight, that's not stuff you can hide from. It's just who I was in that era. When I say I'm lucky, I was lucky to have an older brother that just lived that way. My brother Sean was just kind of always who he was, regardless of who he was talking to or who he was around. I think the most important part was, no matter what was going on, he was gonna do it. He was gonna do what he wanted to do, what he thought was right, what he thought was what he wanted to do. And you were either along for the ride or you weren't. As a young, overweight kid looking up to that, I cannot put into words how much that meant to me. And I think ultimately it helped me figure out that it's not a bad thing to just be yourself. Yeah, there's things I hated about myself, my weight, my procrastination, my laziness, the list goes on. There's so many different things that I was not happy with myself about, and there's still stuff that I wanted to get better at. There's stuff I want to do better. There's stuff within me that I do that I don't like. Like, I don't know, I hate the fact that I can walk past a full trash can or a messy countertop or a messy desk and not even think twice. Or I hate the fact that my cars are constantly a mess. Or I hate the fact that, I have all these awesome projects that I could be working on, but I'm so tired or so busy with other things that I can't touch them. Or I don't get to spend as much time with my kids as I like. Like, all those things are within my control, and currently things that bother me. You could say, well, that's not a problem. I have all this stuff under control and life is good and perfect and, everything is great. It's not. Try to pretend like it is. It only hurts you. Ultimately, while it may relieve the pain of thinking, man, like I'm a terrible procrastinator, or I'm a terrible dad, or I'm a terrible whatever, the long-term effects are way more painful, because eventually that becomes who you actually are in the long run, and that's not a fun place to be. You need to find your voice and then block out everybody else's, because nobody else's voice matters. Nobody else's opinion of you matters. Your opinion of you is the most important thing. What you think you can do, what you think you can't do. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. I don't listen to anybody else's voices but mine. It doesn't mean I don't talk to Amy. I don't talk to the people I care about. I don't talk to people that are within my circle, that I respect, that I have loyalty towards, and they show loyalty to me. It doesn't mean that I don't listen. I don't take it in. It's only things that I know I want to work on, that I work on. And it's not a slight to them. It's not that they're wrong. They may be right, but it's just not what I'm focused on right now, or what I think is important to me. All day, every day, be yourself. You're gonna be happier, even if it's painful. You gotta do it. If it's painful, find a way to fix the pain, the hurt, whatever that is. If it's just you just don't like who you are, change it. If you love who you are, or you like who you are, or you feel like you're perfect and you don't want to change anything, good for you. Don't watch the videos. That's great. I'm happy for you. I wish I was there. I'm not. But I know what being me feels like, and I don't want to stray from that. Doesn't mean I don't forget or stray. So it's figuring out what you think is important to you. Once you figure that out, the sky's the limit. You can set whatever goals you want for yourself and your future, and nobody can take that away from you, because nobody else's voice matters up here. Just your own. Don't listen to anybody else. Block out the voices. It's just white noise. That's all it is. If I listen to all the opinions about the things I do, whether it's work, my career, my marriage, and then ultimately my divorce, and what I do with my kids, and then what I do with my new love, and my new living arrangement, my projects, my side projects, my passion projects, my whatever. If I listened to all the opinions of that, I would literally drive myself crazy. But I don't, because they're just opinions. And honestly, most of the opinions are from people I don't really respect. So if I don't respect, I don't really care what you have to say. Now if I respect you, and I know you're gonna give it to me straight, I will listen until the sun comes up. All day, whatever it takes. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna act on it. Because if I don't think it's right, then it's not right for me right now. Doesn't mean 5 years from now, 5 months from now, or even 5 days from now, I might change my opinion or change my course and be like, you know what, like I think this is the time, now's the time. He was right. I'm not sitting here saying he was wrong or she was wrong, but okay, now I feel like this makes sense as my next step. But only you know that. And only you can make that decision. You're in control. Do not give up control to somebody else. It's on you to make things right, to make you the you want it to be. Not because somebody else thinks that's what you should be, but what you truly want to be is what you should be. All right, I got a busy day, gonna work out. I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. Is that a hashtag, Wonderful Wednesday? Hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday, and just go out and just be yourself. If you're not being yourself, find a way. If you don't know what yourself looks like, find a couple days to just go sit in a cabin or a random Airbnb and just sit there. Go for a hike, go for a swim, take a trip by yourself. You'll figure it out. But I think most of us know. It's just whether we want to listen. Or with the relationship we have with us. We may just flat out hate the real us. I know I was there. About right after my divorce, I hated myself. I thought I was a failure. I thought I was a procrastinator. I thought I was lazy, and I thought I'd never be loved again. Some of it was true. Some of it was me listening to other people. Some of it was a mixture of the two. The important thing was looking introspectively and figuring out what's really an issue to you about you and what's other people's issues with you. That's the key distinction. Because if it's not an issue for you, it doesn't matter what they think. Take care, everybody.